I'm with Chris Morrisey, and we heard a lot about Zoom's momentum in contact center and CX this past year. So what's driving that momentum?
Yeah, it's a great question. We get that quite a bit. We have had a significant amount of growth momentum. I would say a lot of that is our hyper focus on our channel ecosystem partners. We are partner first, partner led, and they place trust in us to bring us opportunities they work with. The other thing we do is we demonstrate. We have a lot of trust. I call it the Zoom halo effect, right? We have a reputation of being innovative, disruptive. We've done it in meetings. We've done it on phone. We're a market leader on UC right now. So we've proved to the market that we can do it. And then when they actually take a look at our CX platform and how far we've come in such a short amount of time, and how we can talk about broader solutions and art of the possible, they place that trust in us, and more than anything, we deliver, and we have a lot of references and case studies. Most recently, we just got recognized on the Gartner Voice of the Customer with a 91% would recommend rate. So I think it's delivering on what we say we will do as well.
Okay, and you've been talking about CX, so it used to be Zoom Contact Center, now it's Zoom CX. Can you talk about that and the change?
Yeah, that's more. I think it's indicative of what's happening in the industry. So contact center, I think, is a little bit long in the tooth in terms of a name. It typically generates images of agents in a contact center taking phone calls, right? We think much broader. We think about virtual agents and chat and AI and workforce management, and then integrating with some of our partners like Salesforce and ServiceNow. So it's how do we take all of these things together and actually deliver CX? Including integrations to our partners and our ISV network as well.
Okay, and you mentioned AI, of course, and Zoom is very innovative when it comes to that.
Absolutely.
And without spending a half hour talking about it, how is Zoom innovating with AI and CX?
Yeah, so the first way I answer that is Zoom is innovating in AI across the board. We're spending a significant amount of money on AI across all of our platforms, meetings, collaboration, phone, right? And we take all that innovation and then we put it, how do we leverage that in CX now, right? So then we do things, we have our Zoom virtual agent we just launched, the conversational AI bot. We use AI in forecasting and scheduling. So we actually can auto-generate schedules based upon the forecast using an agentic AI. We use AI in our conversational intelligence platform, or Auto QM. So it's actually infused across the platform. We don't view AI as like a SKU for something. We view how do you weave AI into the total platform to solve problems. And then when you look at it that way, it allows us to be different on how we think about it and offer it at a very competitive price point across the platform.
Okay, and what would you say is Zoom's biggest differentiation when it comes to CX?
It's a little bit of everything I just said, but we have some unique integrations. We have a complete integration with the UC/CC stack. And that's not just transferring calls and presence, it's things like reporting for journey mapping. We have a lot of video capabilities, which is actually coming up quite a bit. We've introduced a lot of the AI capabilities come included with the package, so we don't necessarily go in there and keep adding on top of like the core capabilities. And then frankly, delivering on what we say we will do and making sure our references are happy. And we do that all through the lens of, again, our partners and our ecosystem. So.
Okay, and one thing you talked about is that a lot of your CX customers are not necessarily Zoom meeting or Zoom phone customers.
Yeah.
Can you build on that a little?
Yeah, ironically, when I first started here, my thesis was like we would get all of our customers, or most of our customers at least, from people that were biased towards Zoom because they had meetings or phone, and then it was, they would continue that trust with us. And we're seeing a ton of that, by the way. I'm not saying we aren't. But we are seeing a lot of growth, especially in the upmarket, for people coming in and buying for the first time. Anything from Zoom is the contact center. And ironically, we're seeing some cases where it starts with a contact center opportunity. They see the power of a combined CC, UC, and then contact center is the pull through for the UC platform. So that's, it surprised me in a good way, because we are seeing most of our upmarket growth is coming from first-time Zoom customers, which actually I think validates that our contact center platform is market leading without having to tie to the broader Zoom platform for it to deliver value to CX leaders.
Okay, well, thank you, Chris.
All right, thank you.